What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of my Madden 26 Jets rebuild. So, basically, I had to sign a bunch of free agent running backs because all 3 of my starting running backs are injured, so that went well. I played the game against the Broncos, then we simmed the Bills, and we lost to the Bills. So I still get 4 more games I can play of my choice. Simmed against the Raiders, we lost. That did not go great, gotta be honest. That game looks like it was a rough one, but, oh my god, now Will McDonald is injured. But I'll definitely hop in here, play against the Lions. I'll just play the moments, like I did against the Broncos. That's just how I'm gonna do it for this, rebuild. Okay, let's try to trade some of these running backs, though. Wow, that's a lot closer, but how about this? There we go. Very happy with that. Just 2 little depth pieces and a couple draft picks for running backs that I just signed for free agency. And Brandon Stevens. Let's see if we can get any more draft picks out of this. Wow, that's super close. Let's see if we can get, Panthers second. Giving up a good amount, but I think it's, seeing how highly... seeing how highly running backs are valued, it should go through. So that's insane, getting a second out of that. For Kev Gainwell, Samuel Womack, and Devin Singletary, I will definitely take it. Very happy with those trades, considering that they were just free agents that I signed. So now we have Breece Hall, and I believe Braylon Allen's back. And I think Mark Fletcher Jr., the rookie from Miami, might still be injured. I'm not sure. Okay, let's do this real quick. Wide receiver battle. Here we go. Nice little release. Yeah, Chris Bell's definitely someone who I hope I can get close to 80 overall by the end of this year. This year, I'm not necessarily looking to, make a push for playoffs. Obviously, every game you want to win. And my competitive nature, I completely feel that way. But I also have to be smart. I'm not going to point shave or anything. But at the same time, I know that this year it's not the best year to go all out, so I'll probably stockpile a lot of draft picks. We'll probably see 1 to 2 more trades when we get to week 9 at the trade deadline. There's a nice little gold there. Okay, let's run it with Fernando Mendoza. Now, that was a scary pass, but what I was going to say is Fernando Mendoza, for him, I want him to get up to an 87 by the end of the year. I know that's very high, but he came in at an 81, and that's with a hidden depth trait. So even star, I should be able to get him up to 87. We'll see what that progression looks like for him, especially because I'm always trying to use him in weekly strategy. So that's mainly what I do is I mainly focus on rookies, especially for first year for weekly strategy. And after I kind of say Breece Hall, towards the end of this year, I might try to upgrade just because if I could get him to high 90s, 98, that'd be incredible for my team. We could really rely a lot on him if I could do that. There's a little hurdle, dangerous. So I've always wondered though, and if this is possible, I manage my players awful during practice, but I've always wondered if you can get injured during practice in Madden. I really hope not, because I do a lot of crazy things during these weekly strategies just for fun. But hopefully that's not a careless act, and hopefully they can't actually get injured during a weekly strategy. Here we go. Almost threw to a drag, but we'll just check it down, Braylon Allen. See, you don't get a time multiplier for this, so that kind of stinks, but you get a nice multiplier no matter what, as you can see. So even if you don't get yards, you still get a multiplier as long as you complete a pass. So definitely not a great showing there, but we'll take bronze. Better than nothing, especially with someone with hidden depth trait. It gets reps. I hope it counts as their reps. They have a rep counter until their hidden depth trait gets unlocked. I don't know if these count as reps. I hope so, but it might not. That might be practice reps might not count, and if it doesn't, that's fair. But that'd be nice if it did. But with him, development trait, 300 XP, which is, I believe, what you get for bronze in a weekly strategy. That's pretty good. Oh my god, that was almost detrimental. We still get the gold there, but we have to come back, hit the multiplier before we get the sack. That is not normal. Okay, so we'll upgrade players, then we'll hop into the game. With Donovan Mitchell, I've said this many times. I really hope I can continue to keep developing him. If I can get him to 82 overall, which is only 5 more overall by the end of this season, that'd be awesome. But it's not going to be easy because he does have normal def. But if I just keep giving him a lot of passes, a lot of targets, I think we should be able to get him there. John Mechie, he's young, he's fast, but I don't see any, real life or in-game, development. I don't think I'll actually use him. Maybe if he gets, decent towards the end of the year, I'll try to, trade him off, but he'll probably, because that'd have to be before the trade deadline, obviously, he probably won't be good enough then. So, this is a good team overall. Maybe I upgrade that tight end. Our O-line's very good. And then our defense is where it's at. We have, obviously, our cornerbacks are in shambles. I will be the first to tell you that. But the problem, in my opinion, is we only have one X factor on the team. Maybe one. Well, no. We have Bruce Hall, and we have Garrett Wilson. He might be an X factor or superstar, and then I'm not sure if Mendoza has a depth trait yet. Might still be hidden. But the problem is we have no development traits that are higher than star on the defense. Big stop right there. We are actually winning, so maybe this is a game where we can win. That would be shocking because this is a very good Lions team, but getting a nice little defensive stop there, but now gotta get back on defense. We're able to do anything with my drive. Demo, oh my god, he's destroyed me. Stiff arm was crazy. Still lost yards though. So we'll definitely take it. Definitely happy with that result. Jahmyr Gibbs, he is broken in this game. He is so fast. If he goes 4 yards untouched, it's a touchdown every time. That was close to it. That was scary. So I normally only do coach suggestions when I'm doing a rebuild. If it's kind of like a fantasy draft, I'll kind of play around a little more, choose my own plays. But I like to kind of stay true to coach's game plan in a rebuild like this. Stumbling at the 1, so... Okay, this is a quarterback sneak, so I'm definitely going to block it here. Oh my... Okay, that was a bad look, but it doesn't actually do anything. If they accept it, it moves them up maybe half it, maybe 8 inches. It's not going to do much. They're already at the 1-yard line. So... This still looks like it might be a quarterback sneak. I don't know, though. We'll watch a handoff to outside. Oh, my God. I was going to say right side. That was the exact opposite of what I was looking for. So that's rough. So I take the lead. Finally get my first drive on offense. It's raining, so I might try to stick to the run game more than I normally do. And our receivers aren't we don't have crazy receiving depth between our tight end and then besides Garrett Wilson. So I'll try to probably run it a lot this game. But obviously here I'm going to pass a lot because we're within 2 minutes. So try to get some quick throws in. 2 nice little completions there. Go for a run here. Okay. That was concerning. I was not sure if we got that, but that was good. Definitely take it. Try to keep going, hurry up. I do want to keep running the ball here, though. That way I don't have to feel like I need to force anything in a passing game because I do not want to turn the ball over here. That would be, that game's basically over if I turn the ball here. So try to keep it a minimum of passing while still not letting too much clock run off. That was a nice play there. Not really looking for any long passes, anything deep. Not really going to try to go there. That was an awful run. And it wastes about 10 seconds. Got to call audible because I'm not running the same play. Here we go, though. Just running a little drag. I do have him. My God, with the rain, though, I'm going to need to get real close to the field goal position. I think I'm think I might, yeah. Going with the screen here. See if he... There we go. Got a good look. Wow. Very good play. That wasn't even Breece Hall. Braylon Allen. I like him. He's young. He's talented. I like him in real life, but he's also good in game. That was... I can't believe I just did that. That was horrendous. Oh my God. That was some awful gameplay right there. It was so obvious, just supposed to, hand it off. I can't believe I read that wrong. Oh my God, they're going to call holding there. That was a decent play as well. Okay, so we are running out of time. Oh my God, it's going to be second and 23. We got to get a decent chunk back here. Yeah, because currently we're at field goal position. Just because it's raining, I don't think we'd be able to hit a 53-yarder. There we go. What a catch. Let's go, Mason Taylor. He's had himself a day. I think 4 catches, 34 yards. I think that was all me, though. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think I've passed it to him that many times just in this drive. All out of timeout, so I'm just going to kick one here. Should make this. Yeah, Brandon Arbery, so you know. Yep. Right down, Mel. Okay. 10-10, all tied up. It is halftime. Oh, my God. I've only got them one offensive drive. Come on. This is what, my 3rd defensive drive as already. I like playing defense. I honestly do. That's not my problem as we get a big stop there. But I feel like in playing the moments, you got to get a very balanced moments. That way you have a fair chance to win. Here we go. Back on offense. Got to do something here, though. Probably third and mid-range here, though, so this is not going to be easy. Tried to have Mason Taylor here on a slant. If either of the linebackers blitz, they both stay. Just try to get close. Yeah, that was not... There was nothing there. I should have took a shot, something deeper, just ran. Yes. I mean, our defense has played amazing as we're back on defense now, but I haven't done enough on offense, I guess. Both in sim and manual play. Oh my God. Bro, Waymo. You gotta be kidding me. Jameson Williams, he's cooked me. Back on offense here. Big 4th down here. I mean, probably can't win this. It's probably out of reach, but try to just keep it oh my God. He dropped that. I think it went right for his hands. I was going to say, try to just keep it close. That might not happen now. As it looks like they're about to score. So, oh my God. I take back everything that I said about how good my defense was doing. A second half collapse by my defense. Bro, what can I do there? Jahmyr Gibbs is broken in this game. I'm so glad I'm not, in this division. But I will say, I've been thinking, I know we have a while left in this series, but I do have 2 teams that think I might want to rebuild after this, and it's going to surprise a lot of people. And one of the teams is in that division, is in the Lions division. That's all I'll say. And the other team is also in their conference, so both NFC teams that I was thinking about rebuilding. But we'll leave it at that. We have a lot until then. Okay, let's try to score. Stat pad while we're losing. Oh my God. This is so sad. This is sad. Here we go. Nice little catch. Not sure who that is. Rondale Moore. Okay. Just going to say 83. Because I have 83 in one of my other franchises, and it's not Rondale Moore. But that was a nice play. Let's go. A.D. Mitchell. Nice little dig route. We'll take it. Hey, Mendoza has his X Factor, so I was wrong. His depth trait is an X Factor now. No longer has the hidden development. I'm so glad I got rid of that there. Wow. Bro, Coach, where are these play calls? Coach. Why were all of the plays so short? I like this play a lot, though. Maybe we move... Nah. I was going to say maybe we change Adonai Mitchell's route, but nice little play right there. We'll definitely take that. But I think it's going to be too little too late at this point. scoring a touchdown would be nice. Then we kind of have to whoa, that was a lot of running room. I went backwards a little, I'll be honest, but that was nice. So we gotta score a touchdown. Then we'll have to get it onside kick, which I've never done. I always go high kick and hope to hit stick them, and they fumble. That never works for me, but I'm dedicated to the strategy that I use, and maybe that's a little bit of delusion and deniance. I'm in denial with a onside kick in Madden, but I believe in my strategy. I believe in my plan. Here we go. This is a huge play. If we want to score, we gotta score here. Oh my God, I do not feel good about this at all. Do not like this play. Try to get some of these routes a little shorter. Give me a drag. There we go. Touchdown. Mason Taylor. Wow, that wasn't my first read, but as soon as I saw B get caught up in his block when he was supposed to run a drag, I'm like, okay, here we go, Mason Taylor. Here we go. So basically what I do is all the way right with my left stick, but then I do all the way left on the meter, and I barely kick it. So that was a little too far. So, yeah, that was not a great attempt. Basically, my goal there would have been to hit him in there. Overall, I mean, it's not an awful game. I know our defense definitely collapsed at the end of the game, but, Mendoza interception, that hurts. That was bad, but, Jahmyr Gibbs, he had that one really nice play. Breece Hall, he had a really good game in the rain. I think we just drifted away from him as the game got closer to the end. We needed to score more. Overall, we hung with the Lions for the first half. Second half, we definitely have some work to do in our second half ball games, apparently. But to compete with a team that's as good as a level as the Lions, I'll definitely take it. Okay, so that will basically be it today, as I do 2 weeks every episode. Hope you all have a blessed day.